Changing your offer when it stops converting is not a strategy. Most affiliate marketers have done this at least twice. Results stall, doubt sets in, and the logical conclusion feels obvious. The offer is the problem. So they find a new one, then another. Then they're a year in, 3 offers deep, and the results are roughly the same across all of them. Changing your offer when it stops converting feels like action. It isn't. It's the avoidance of a harder question, and until that question gets answered, no offer is going to perform the way you need it to. This post won't tell you which offer to switch to. It won't rank affiliate programs or tell you the grass is greener somewhere specific. What it will do is describe the actual problem most people are sitting on without realizing it. Why the offer looks like the problem. The offer is the most visible variable. When nothing converts, you look at what you're promoting, and it's easy to find something wrong with it. The price point, the sales page, the commission structure, the niche. There is always something to criticize about an offer that isn't working. The problem is that criticism isn't diagnosis. The offer might have real weaknesses, but if those weaknesses were the primary driver of your results, switching to a cleaner offer would fix it. Most people who cycle through offers find that it doesn't. The number moves a little in the short term, then settles back into the same pattern. That pattern is the tell. When results are consistent across different offers, the offer is probably not the variable that matters most. What the pattern is actually measuring. When you've run 2 or 3 offers and the conversion rate hasn't changed meaningfully, you're looking at something in your funnel or your follow-up, not the offer itself. The most common version of this is a sequence that never names what it's selling. Emails that build interest in a solution without ever being specific about what that solution is. A follow-up that argues for results without telling anyone how to get them. It sounds counterintuitive because the emails feel like they're working. Open rates exist, clicks happen. But the reader gets to the end of the sequence without a clear decision to make. Another version is a disconnect between where the traffic comes from and what they're being asked to do. Traffic that arrives expecting one thing and gets handed something else does not convert at the point of purchase. It just doesn't. No offer fixes that misalignment. A third version is sequence fatigue, follow-up that runs out before the reader is ready to buy. Most people need to hear the offer more than once, encounter it from more than one angle, and have the specific objection they're sitting on addressed directly. A short sequence treats all of that as someone else's problem. What changes when this gets fixed? When the actual problem gets identified and corrected, the offer you already have starts performing differently. Not dramatically. There is no switch that doubles everything overnight. But the pattern changes. Clicks start completing instead of dropping off. The sequence earns the sale instead of just pointing at it. The important part is that fixing the real problem gives you real data. Right now, cycling through offers means you're running tests with too many variables changing at once. You can't tell what's working and what isn't, because nothing stays constant long enough to measure. When the funnel is stable and the follow-up is doing its job, you can see what the offer actually does, and make a real decision about whether it's worth keeping. Changing your offer when it stops converting. If you've been changing your offer when it stops converting and the results have followed you from one to the next, the offer is probably not what needs to change. That's not a comfortable diagnosis. It means the work is in the funnel, the sequence, or the alignment between traffic and offer, not in finding the right program to promote. But it's also the only diagnosis that produces a different outcome. If you want a place to start, the follow-up sequence is where most of the problem lives for most people. Whether the sequence you're running actually names the offer, addresses the real objection, and gives the reader a clear decision to make, is worth confirming before you walk away from what you're already promoting. If you want to see what a sequence built around those principles looks like, start here.